Oh, hey, what's up? I got my coffee. Today I want to talk to you about why do stuntmen use wires for parkour. That didn't really work. Parkour is all about using your body, just you and the environment. So why would you need anything else? But sometimes, when working on a production, you do need something else, and that's wires. Let me tell you why. Parkour has become an expected ability for stunt performers. It's a skill that every stunt woman and stunt man should have, along with many others. And you'll be hired to do parkour scenes where you're doing a chase, a foot chase, and most of the time, you don't need wires. It's something that you can do out of your own body, because that's what parkour is using your body to move over and through obstacles. But there are times where you're gonna need to be performing these skills at height. And that's where our first reason that you need wires is for safety. On a big production, they're not gonna take a risk of anybody getting hurt. They want everybody to be safe, as much as possible, as much as they can account for it. And so when they're gonna have you performing big jumps at height where there is a higher risk of death involved in case you miss, they're gonna put a line on you. Now, let's say it's a jump between two buildings that most people can do, most parkour athletes can do, and do it for their own videos. But when it comes to a big budget, they don't want to take any risks of a performer dying. So in that case, they're going to put a high line on you. They'll put you in a harness and have a line attached to your back, attached to another line above you. And that is there for safety. Although as a performer, it may feel like it's hindering you. So you have a line on you now, and that kind of changes things a little bit. It's there just for your safety, but it can kind of get in the way. It can feel funny. It just is awkward when you're not used to it, and it's usually at a point out over the gap, so it's running at a diagonal from your back across your face, and you have to put it and manipulate it in ways that it can be a little bit of a mess, but it is there to protect you. Sometimes it can feel like it's going to hinder your performance, which it may do slightly until you get used to it. And then you realize it's there just for your safety, and you kind of work around it. Your body adapts to it because you're used to being free without having any sort of restrictions like that harness and a line. It's great to have that line just in case anything happens. If you get tired, you slip, something breaks, you are not going to die. And that's the main reason that a stunt performer doing a parkour jump would have a high line on them. The second reason, consistency and repetition. So a stunt coordinator may ask to put a line on you so that you can perform the same stunt over and over and over again. Yes, as an athlete, you should be able to perform it and hit your marks, but sometimes you're doing a jump that is very big or high impact, and they want to just make sure you hit that mark every time and protect you. Make sure that you're not tearing your body up. A lot of these jumps, let's say from building to building, you could do once or twice, but you're gonna have to do it 10 to 20 times. So having a line on you can actually help you perform better and last longer and not damage your body. Again, being a stunt person is a job, and you have to take care of your body. Your body is your instrument, and so you want to be able to keep working and using it and not just wreck yourself and do one big jump and you're done. I mean, that may happen sometimes when they call for it, but most of the time you're gonna be on a line so it can be consistent and repetitive, and you can hit your mark every time and be there no matter what. And the third thing is for enhanced performance. It's Hollywood. They want to make everything bigger and better and more extreme. And so, yeah, they'll put a line on you when doing a parkour movement that'll give you just a little bit extra boost. Maybe it'll help you jump high enough to reach a balcony that's just a little bit out of your range. And also, again, you're going to be doing it over and over and over again. But they want to have that little bit of extra excitement, that wow factor in there. So giving you a little bit of extra boost is why they might put a wire on you, just to help the performance just shine just a little bit more. Performing in wires can be very strange, especially when you're an athlete and you want to be able to do everything yourself. And I know when I first started, and one of the coordinators made me put on a wire, and they're like, oh, we just want to put on this line for you. And I was like, no, I can do this jump. I can do this jump. And they're trying to explain to me that yes, you can do this jump, but we're going to be doing this a lot, and we don't want to wear you out because this is just the first gag of the whole day, and we have even more to do the rest of the week. And as a new stunt person, I didn't really understand that. I was like, oh, I want to show you what I can do, what I've trained my body to do. But I'm so glad that he made me put on the wire, and we did the jumps over and over and over again, and my body was feeling it. And if I didn't have those lines on me, I wouldn't have been able to do the stunts for the rest of the day, the rest of the week. I really got used to it. Enjoy the process of using mats, protecting my body, using lines when able to do that, to keep me safe, because I didn't want to get hurt. And as a performer, it doesn't take anything away. I mean, this is a movie. Everything is fake. You're trying to just tell a story the best way you can and be safe as possible. It's not about how tough you are or how you're just trying to show off all your abilities. It's about how smart you can be. So when you have an opportunity to use mats, use mats. When the coordinator wants you to use a wire to protect you or to help you on your jump, say yes, I'd like to do that. It's all about how to tell the story for the director and producer and keeping everybody safe. You know, you're there as a performer and you want to have longevity in your career. Wires are there to help stunt performers and parkour athletes perform at their best and their safest that they can be. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up, hit the like button down below. Hit subscribe if you haven't already for more content to come. And if you have any comments or questions for me, please put them in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Paul Diddy Darnell. Live free. Peace.